Good evening, everyone. This is Ultima CJ. We'll be beginning momentarily. Just give me a couple of minutes. We're just getting all set up here, and we'll be able to. Those who join the channel, feel free to watch as Destiny of a Wizard 2 is getting developed. Ultima CJ. We'll be beginning momentarily. Just give me a couple of minutes. We're just getting all set up here, and we'll be able to. Those who join the channel, feel free to watch as Destiny of a Wizard 2 is getting developed. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. I'll be looking in the chat periodically. This live stream will be for about, I'd say about 30 minutes, give or take. And it might be an interruption, one or two, because I just ordered me some pizza, and it should be here in a few minutes. So, just give me a couple of minutes. And this will also be on my YouTube channel later tonight or tomorrow, so those who have missed out on the stream, you can feel free to actually watch on the stream. Okay. And I will be occasionally looking at the chat channel as much as I can. And we'll make sure we're all doing good. As far as I know, I'm not going to try to post too much spoilers. That's why I kind of have this section over here somewhat hidden over here. Because earlier today I put all the treasure chests in for the final chapter of the game, as well as chapter 10. Today I'm mostly just focusing on just getting this wrapped up. All the items and weapons and all that, all the stats and everything, as you can see, which was a lot, by stores and locations and all that stuff, are all done for the most part. Right now, today, I am just going to be adding the stats for all the weapons, and not stats, but I'm adding all the locations where they're all at. The shops and all that's already completely done. I am just pretty much adding items to the bonus content, which is like the coal mines, which is going to make its comeback in the second game, but it's bonus content, and to get to that section you have to complete a certain quest. Of course, the infamous Game of Towers. I'll look at the extra section I have in here, the Cave of Arrows, which is mostly pivotal to the signpost stuff. I might add a couple things in there because it is a side dungeon, and as well as the coal mine. There's two major side dungeons in Destiny of Wizard 2. I mean, there's a couple other side dungeons that you can go into, not too many, but the coal mine is one of them. Cave of Arrows, and of course the infamous large Game of Towers section. And of course, I guess this will be a little spoiler since y'all are watching the stream, whoever it is, or the video. Salith mode, which is pretty much done for the most part. I gotta add the treasure chest for it, and basically that's the boss rush mode of Destiny of Wizard 2. To unlock it, though, I'm not going to tell you how that's done. You have to meet certain requirements for it. But there will be a strategy guide as well developed for the game, and it's those who are going to be joining the open beta testing, which I'm hoping to get the beta testing sometime started between January and March. It just really depends on the voiceovers. I'm waiting on Brandon and hopefully Matt. I was supposed to get with Matt today, and some real life stuff came up, so I have no idea if I might be recasting Matt. I don't know yet at this point. I already have another person in mind, and I know he'd be very interested to do it. But other than that, the voiceovers for the most part are done, especially the narrator, which was the biggest chunk of it all. And feel free just to, and of course you'll see me switch windows just to see. Definitely got to change that. Let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. At least it's not too loud. Okay. Actually, I do want to keep that. And those who have never used RPG Maker VX Ace, this is what the engine actually looks like for the program. And this is what I also used to make Destiny of Wizard 1. But as you can see, it's taken a vast improvement after I've learned over the year of making the first game, and I'm using newer and better resources. If you've played the coal mines, you remember how basic it looked. And I kept it the very old school Dragon Warrior kind of, where this is looks more of a SNES, more detailed look. I guess you could say it kind of reminds me of Lufia. And I guess this could be considered a miniature walkthrough for people. Because you're actually seeing what the map actually looks like. Actually, you know what? That's a pit, right? You know what? Oh, wow. I've actually found a bug myself. This is supposed to have B on it. Yeah, because afterwards, there's nothing supposed to happen. Because no. Actually, no, that doesn't matter because basically, okay, basically, I don't know why I have a self-switch B on there, but it doesn't really matter because I don't have a self-switch B, which basically adds extra tabs after this event happens and do this event, this event, this event. Like an example, these are supposed to indicate pitfalls in the map. Of course, you don't see anything on here, but the moment the player touches it, this graphic shows up. You get your little wee fall sound. And then it takes you to a different area of the mines, basically. And in this case, it's very similar to the first level and the first Destiny of a Wizard, although it's a little bit more cleaned up. And I apologize if the stream is lagging. I don't have the best internet connection. Though I am planning to upgrade my connection sometime. Sometime in January. So when I start doing other live streams, like on my like other games, it'll be much more better connection. And I'll be adding monsters and stuff like that. Alright. Well, that takes care of the coal mines. Oh, let's see. Christmas is just around the corner, so I'm excited for that. Spend some time with the family. Eating some presents, eating some food, and just chilling out, having a good time. Oh, okay. That's what getting some reminders of where some stuffs are at. I believe there's a section down here as well. But I don't think I can really... nope. This is mostly using the basic RTP modified underwater tile sets to give this kind of a look. And of course, this is my infamous Game of Towers look. Interesting, I have probably left some graphics out on there. There we go, fixes that. The interesting about developing in this, whether or not you're a programmer or not, every time you're like going over and adding extra stuff to your game, I mean, I'm always finding even little baby bugs and stuff like that. I actually found a couple bugs with a couple monsters that actually were game breaking. They wouldn't let you pass a certain section, and I had to go ahead and fix that. As you can see, just by looking at the Game of Tower, you can tell I randomly generated the dungeon, just similar to the first game. Not much, but it's not going to be nearly as tedious, because you're going to have monsters that you run into, similar to, like, I don't know, I guess Grandia series or Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And that was one inspiration I think that Destiny of a Wizard had, in my opinion. It's just, not my opinion, actually a factual reason that I really enjoyed Destiny of a Wizard. Not just, but those games, like Mystic Quest. As easy as it was, there's a lot of themes that I adapted from that game alone. And I do change it up a little bit here and there with the theme of the dungeon. Of course, not every floor is going to have treasure chests in it. Of course, there'll be two very important items in the Game of Towers section. But I'm not going to reveal those. But they're taking inspiration to, I think Final Fantasy, one of the Final Fantasy, like the ribbon, for example. I have an item similar to that. Now on to section B, which takes a theme towards the dark areas in chapter 3 and chapter 6. And I believe I actually used some scary music for this. Oh, that must be my pizza. I'll be right back, people. My pizza's here. Technically, I was supposed to be doing I was supposed to take a friend out, or the friend who was doing the voiceover cast for a Dubious Matt tonight, out to eat a few hours ago. Fortunately, he had to cancel, so I was thinking, I'm going to either order pizza or I might make something at home. I was like, screw it. I'm going to make some pizza. I'll order some pizza. And of course, for each theme of the dungeon, I'm going to go ahead and change up the chest a little bit. Honestly, the DLC that I bought did not offer a lot of options for treasure chests. No, cat, you cannot have my food. I know you love me to death, but you can't eat my food. Yeah, the pizza place I have, the Pizza Hut we have here, still kind of sucks. The pizza's like not super hot. I don't know. I think something just that pizza place just faded away, and I don't know. It's not as good as it used to be. I don't know if they got new owners or what. What? Oh, my other cat's back here because the pizza man knocked on the door and freaked her out. Apologize, I don't talk too much in this video. Just like with my regular channel on YouTube, it's not as and I don't use Twitch very often. It's not, you know, not super popular. I'm no famous YouTuber. I'm just a guy making videos here and there. And I figure, you know, as a developer, I just add a little special here to No, cat, you cannot have my food. And if I apologize if I don't talk, like I said, I don't talk too much in the stream. There's nobody watching the channel at the moment during this live stream, so you know, that can't be helped. You know, at that point, it's up to the viewers to view or not. So if this video is uneventful, at least you get to see the game, me adding the items and stuff, and get a little glimpse of what Destiny Wizard 2 is going to look like. And I'm going to have to also test all this. So I might add that as a little extra bonus. I think we'll skip the 9th and 10th floor. This is the Halloween tile set that you see right here. Excuse me. as you can see, the game of towers is split up into sections, and it has up to, it doesn't have as many, close to 50 floors. I think it has like 47 floors, but it's not one long continuous climb, and it's within the game itself. It's not. It is a bonus dungeon, but it's not exclusive bonus content like it was in the first game. Of course, in the first game, I wanted to keep it, simple. This one, it's a little more, actually, let's make sure this works. Should be able to get a little preview. One of the things I hope I fix in this second game is some people just said I gave the monsters dropped way too much gold. I don't know if I'll be doing that this time around with it. If I do, there's a lot of items though that do get generally expensive when you progress through the game, and there are certain things to get that do cost a considerable amount of money. Of course, there are miniature quests and stuff for especially on the main quest, especially when you have to get spoiler. Your ship. Of course, if you have the money already, then you can just do that side quest to even get even more money. Ooh, another little tidbit to fix. There we go. Just checking to make sure the stream's running okay. Looks like it's running decent, so. And I might be doing another live stream down the road as well, and you'll probably see a preview of some of the monsters and stuff. I haven't really decided all the resources and stuff yet because I haven't gotten to that particular step. Why not? The glass cannon. We'll make 2 glass cannon rings, which is a very powerful accessories, which is something you could do in the first in RPG Maker, but I did not have accessories in the first game. Like I said, I wanted to keep it simple. In the second game, you have accessories that are all around accessories. Then, of course, I've added class-specific accessories, which you can purchase at a certain point in the game. But you can also find a couple of them here in the Game of Towers. There's the second seal. Alright. What we'll probably do is I'll probably go through all of Salith mode tonight and add the chest for that. Well, honestly, I can't do that quite yet because Salith mode is a restricted section of is a level restriction. Well, I can add actually equipment, but I'll have to go back and finish off I'm just making sure I'm just making sure the stream is. Okay. As you can see, I put a lot of detail in this whole section, how it looks. Yep, here's one of the really good items. So we'll make this that sound effect. I had another item on here, but I forget what floor I put that on. Let me see. I'm gonna look at my items real quick. Armors. Alright, well, give me 1 minute real quick. I want to see if I can configure something. It's interesting that my stream's saying how long I've been broadcasting is 0. Well, this is interesting. I'm trying to figure out why it's not showing. That is weird. Okay, that's just weird how that's working. But let me go ahead and get back to this. And there we go. I was just looking into some things. That's why I had the display turned off temporarily. But let's see here. Okay, let me get back on this now. Let's see if I can locate that other item that's over here. And those who are tuning in, just welcome to the live stream of Ultima CJ Productions. I am Ultima CJ. We're getting Destiny of a Wizard 2 developed currently, and we're getting close to getting this game done. Been working my patootie off on it here and there. Of course, this wouldn't be a bonus dungeon without some extra permanent stat raising items. You know what? This floor is okay. I don't have to mess with it. My guess has got to be in section D, or I didn't add it. One of the two. Alright, let's go to section D. I think that's where it's at in section D. No, I didn't add it. I don't think I did. I thought I did. Because here is the first special item. I don't want to add two of these items. These are very exclusive items, and I could have sworn I added both of them in here. Yeah, I must have not, because I can't seem to find. I know what treasure chest is colored into, so. Alright, well, I don't see it, so I guess either it'll get exploited later on if I accidentally added it and didn't realize it, or I just didn't add it at all. Alright, let's get section D out of the way. Okay, so live stream is working. It just, for some reason, it wasn't updating viewers or people in the room. But I'm still the same only person here, so this live stream ain't gonna go much longer. So I'm sorry if no questions were answered. I mean, I've answered what I could to my best ability. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not mad about that. No one's watching the stream. This is something little thing I did, planned about 6 or 7 days ago. And I don't use Twitch that very often. I mostly use YouTube. But I plan on using Twitch more often because I had problems getting Twitch to work properly in the past. And Twitch has a much more better chat system versus YouTube. This pizza wasn't too bad. I don't know if it's worth $15. I can get much cheaper pizza at stores and just make them better. But I haven't had Pizza Hut in God knows when, like maybe 2 years tops. There's your sponsorship shout out, right? Excuse me. I think I'll do Salith mode another day, but I haven't been really in the mood to do much RPG. Man, I mean, all week long I've been working on my project with little to no leisure time. So, and we'll skip floor 28. We'll skip floor 29, and we'll do floor 30. We'll actually add this area, the mega herb. Actually, there's one other thing I actually got to add in Destiny of a Wizard 2, and that's like the ultimate equipment for the Blue Mage, the main character. And you do get your standard wizard equipment, but there is also going to be a quest to where you can upgrade that equipment. And I'm going to actually I have that on my list. I'll have to look. I believe this is when the music begins to change. Yep. Like I said, this stream was mostly spoiler free. You see me just adding some extra stuff to the bonus content. You know, nothing big or major. And I'll add one more item, and I think that's all I'm going to do for this stream. And of course the final section is just two major sections, and I've already got these already placed in here. So, with a special hidden boss as well. So we've finished, we've got the bonus content done. I mean, I already had Shell Island done. That's your signpost section. And that's, I think, going to do it for the live stream. All treasure chests and stuff are done for the game, so I'm glad about that. Next section, of course, I'm going to probably spiff out Sleeth mode just to add some of the extra items and stuff that you get in there and get the requirements for it started, as well as getting the Ultima equipment, which is supposed to be the ultimate weapons for the Blue Wizard. But I appreciate all those who listened in, which doesn't look like anybody did. But you know, those who watch the stream, I appreciate, or watch the video, which I'll post on YouTube later on this week. It'll be on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/UltimaCJ. Same thing as the Twitch stream. Keep an eye on the Facebook page. I will have updates for it periodically for Destiny of a Wizard, especially when the announced time comes to for beta testing. I'll be looking for at least 10 to 20 beta testers, and this will be announced on my Facebook page, the main page, as well as I'm going to post on the RPG Maker forums, avion.com, and probably where Allura Games as well. That's where you can buy Destiny Wizard as well on my main website. And I'll also be posting this. I'm posting a forum posting in the Steam forums. Now, during the beta testing phase, I'm going to be patching up the first Destiny Wizard, and I'll be officially green-lighting or getting the green light status of the first Destiny Wizard. So those who prefer playing through Steam, you can purchase the game through there. This is Ultimate CJ signing off. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. I'll be glad to get back to you. Just send me an email on my website or reply to the Facebook page. And, you know, those who watch, thank you. I mean, especially for the YouTube portion of it, because I had nobody for this entire stream watch this at all. But like I said, I'm not surprised by that. I'm not a popular channel. I never have been, and I don't do a lot of streaming. So I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching.